Hey everybody, welcome back to Art. For today's art lesson, we are going to be starting to color our self-portrait. So you are going to need your self-portrait and colored pencils. If you don't have colored pencils, crayons will work as well, but markers definitely aren't going to work for this. So make sure that you have colored pencils or crayons. We're going to start today with the insides of our eyes. So you're going to grab the color of your eyes. If you have an interesting color eye, like a hazel eye or kind of like an in-between color, you're welcome to use two different colors. So like for a hazel eye, I might use green and brown. What you're gonna do is just follow the steps and then repeat the steps with your other color that you're gonna use. So the first thing that we do to color in that colored part of our eye or the iris is just shade it in lightly with the color. So my eyes are brown. I'm going to take my brown colored pencil and lightly shade all the way in my iris. Again, not pushing down very hard, just lightly. And I'm going to do this in both eyes. Now the outside of your iris is a little bit darker than the inside. So around the bottom of this circle here, I'm going to color darker. Oops. Like a dark circle. Now remember, we're not going around the top because our eyelid cuts off the top of our iris. So there's one, and here's the other. If I'm going too faster, you need to pause the video to work for a minute. Feel free. The next thing that we are going to do around that dark circle that we just made is draw kind of like a zigzag line that's in between the color of the background and the outside. That messy zigzaggy kind of line just gives your eye some texture, makes it look more three-dimensional. And then you can go in around some random spots and add some darker zigzags. Again, just giving your eye some texture. Once you're done coloring the iris, you can grab a black crayon or colored pencil to color your pupils. The pupil is that small circle inside of your eye, and that is very dark, so you can color that in with black. The next color that you're going to need is red. Now, we do have some veins in our eyes, so there are some red spots. On the insides of your eyes, really lightly with your red, we're just going to color that tear duct. If you push too hard with your red, it might look kind of creepy or kind of funny, so make sure you're just pushing really light. And then on the outside corner, we'll just shade a little bit of red there too. Very lightly, just a little bit. All right, now I'm going to grab my brown colored pencil. You can grab brown no matter what color eyes you have. And above your eye, we're going to draw a curvy line for the eyelid. So this might go over your eyelashes. That's fine. We're just trying to show the indent of our eyelid. If you would like, you can take your black colored pencil and darken up those eyelashes. You don't have to make them darker if you don't want to. It might give the effect of like you're wearing makeup or something, but it's really just to emphasize that your eyelashes exist. Awesome. Now we are all done coloring our eyes. We're going to move on to the eyebrows. So you're going to choose the color of your eyebrows. Mine are brown. The first thing you're going to do is just really lightly color in the shape of your eyebrow. And then our eyebrows are made up of a bunch of hairs. So what we're going to do is just draw some lines, some curvy lines to show the hairs of our eyebrows. Towards the middle by our nose, they stick straight up, and then as they come over to the side, they start to curve over to the side. You don't have to do a ton, even though you do have a ton of eyebrow hairs. but the more you do, the more natural it looks. So I wouldn't do a million, but I also wouldn't do just 5 or 10. Make sure you do lots of little lines to make them look nice and realistic. The next thing that we are going to work on is our lips. Now your lips are actually, a lot of times we use like a red or a pink to color them, but they're a pretty natural color. So I'm going to take my red and just color very lightly on top of my lips, because they're not a bright red, they're just a very subtle flesh color or shade of very light pink. All right, now the last thing that we are going to do today is take your skin color and lightly color in your face, your ears, and your neck. So with that skin color, just very lightly, you're just gonna go all the way around your face. Now coloring lightly allows us to color really fast like this, but have it still look nice. If you push down really hard when you color with bigger strokes like this, then sometimes it causes it to look a little bit sloppy, or you can really see all of the back and forth movements of your pencil. So when you color nice and light, it allows you to cover your picture pretty fast while still looking nice. So you're gonna color in your entire face. You can just color right on top of the pencil lines for like your nose and stuff like that. Don't forget your ears, even if they're covered up by your hair. And don't forget your neck. Once you are done shading your face, you are going to be all done for today. So today we covered how to color the eyes, the eyebrows, the lips, and just the base of your face, ears, and neck. Make sure you take a picture of this and upload it to Schoology when you're done, and I will see you next time.